Hope none of my video was blurry because I cannot see that far and my iPad is dead, so I don't have a monitor. Hi guys, it's Taylor and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you know whenever I upload. Alright you guys, so for today's video we're going to be talking all about the body mist that I'm going to be having in my rotation for spring. All of these body mists are from Bath & Body Works, of course, like why would they not be? But yeah, these are going to be all of the spring body mists that I'm going to be currently using. I will do another video like this for summer and the summer body mist. That video is not going to be coming for a little bit, so we're going to be focusing on the spring ones that I have here. Alright you guys, so I have 11 body mists here that I'm going to be talking about. Some of them are fairly new. I have brought them into my collection this year, and then I do have a few from last year that I want to start working through and using up. And like I've said a couple times before, I do really want to work on using up a lot of the body care that I already have in my collection before bringing in a bunch more, just because I have a ton of body care already and there's not really anything out right now that like piques my interest besides a couple. That being said, we're gonna start with the first body mist, which I have been loving. I have talked about this in a couple of videos already, and even on my fragrance page, which if you don't follow, go follow that. This is Miss Strawberry Pound Cake. Now if you saw my recent video, which was my last video of my spring body care haul, then you know I did pick this up in a mini version because I love it that much. This is definitely such a great body mist for the springtime. The notes, which I'm sure everybody knows on Strawberry Pound Cake, but I will read again. It's fresh strawberries, golden shortcake, and whipped cream. And this just smells so divine. I cannot believe for all these years I actually did not like this scent and I would never pick it up. I was like, this stinks. It's, well, no, I didn't say it stank, but I said it smelled artificial and it was just nauseating to me. And now look, girl, I love it so much that I have this one, which I'm pretty much almost done with. I have a backup full-size one, and now I have a mini. Whatever. Alright, the next one I just recently added to my collection, and it just recently came out this year. This is Miss Ice Lemon Pound Cake. The notes on here are sugary glazed icing, pure lemon zest, and fluffy pound cake. And y'all, I just love this scent. Like, I already love it in the home fragrance, so when I saw that Bath & Body Works was bringing it out this year in body care, y'all, I had to have it. I don't know if you can actually see, but right up there is the body cream, and then I do also have the shower gel for it. I do have the complete collection, which I did also show in my last video. But y'all, this just smells so nice and so divine for the springtime. Like a true lemon pound cake scent. Like off the initial spray, I do smell a lot of the lemon, but then once it settles down a little bit, you do get a lot more of the cake, and it just, oh, it just smells so good. I feel like this can be layered with Strawberry Pound Cake together if you like both of these scents, and it would smell so freaking good, which I'm actually going to try that. I'm going to try that. Alright, the next one is another fairly new one into my collection. This is Sparkling Peach Sangria. Now, it doesn't have the notes on here, so let me pull the notes up online really quick because I do actually want to know the notes on here. Sangria! Where are the notes? Oh my goodness. I can't find the notes, but I did find a description of the fragrance, and it says, a fruity refresher of sliced peach, white wine, and orange peel. Oh, duh, that might be the notes. Whatever. Either way, this is definitely another fragrance that is great for the springtime. Of course, it's peach, and then it also has that sangria, like that bubbly, refreshing note in there. For me, it's not your typical peach scent. It definitely does smell like peach, but it's like a bubbly peach scent due to it being that sangria and that sparkling note in it, which I actually prefer over other like standard peach scents, because peach is not a fragrance that I typically gravitate towards. It's not a favorite of mine. Now, I'm not opposed to it, but it's not a favorite, you know. So, all right, next body mist that I have here is Cloud 9. The notes on here are lavender breeze, morning dewdrops, and cozy amber. And they did bring this back out this year with what was it called? The other one that came out with this last year, they both came back this year along with fresh coconut and cotton. And this one is like a fresh type of lavender scent, so perfect for the springtime. I do want to start working through and using this one because I really have not used this at all, I don't think. Looking at my bottle, I don't even think I've used this one. I used the other one before I gave it away, which I cannot remember what it was for the life of me. But they both came back out this year, and they both came out last year together in the same collection. But either way, I do want to start working through using this one just to get it used up, and this is definitely a good scent for the springtime. So if you like scents that have lavender and it's kind of like a fresh type of feel, then definitely pick this up from Bath & Body Works. I'm pretty sure it's still out because it came out with sunblooms and suede and fresh coconut and cotton. Anywho, on to the next fragrance, which we have here is Denim and Daisies. The notes on here are sweet daisies, sun-soaked denim, and summer citrus. Perfect for the springtime and even possibly for the summertime as well. This scent is really nice, light, and refreshing. Like, it's not too overpowering, it's not doing too much. This is like that go-to subtle scent that you want on days where you do want to smell good and smell like something, but you don't want it to be like beast mode in your face, blast, and like, oh, I can smell it. This is a good fragrance that's nice and subtle. This is one that you would pick up on those hot days where you just want like a cool, refreshing type of feel. You definitely pick this one up. So I definitely do want to start incorporating that one into my routine. It also kind of reminds me of like the laundry type of scents. At least that's what I would put it in for category wise, like a fresh linen laundry type of smell. But it's very light, very refreshing, very subtle. Such a great scent for the springtime. All right, next one that I have here came out this year. This is Among the Clouds, and the notes on here are wild berry skies and whipped vanilla clouds. This smells a lot like cotton candy to me. It's such a great scent for the springtime. I would also put this in the category of whipped berry meringue, which is actually another fragrance that I have picked out here for the springtime. These two remind me a lot of each other just because they have that cotton candy, like sweet type of feel. And for whipped berry meringue, the notes are fresh berries, whipped sugar, and fluffy vanilla, which is very similar and comparable to Among the Clouds, which is why I pulled them both out and set them next to each other. And they actually give me the vibe of being at a carnival where you smell all of the scents, the sweet candy type of scents, and you're going up to the stand where they have the cotton candy and you just smell all of that sweetness. That is exactly what both Among the Clouds and whipped berry meringue remind me of. I actually did use whipped berry meringue today along with the lotion because this is another one that I am going to try to start getting through more of. If you guys don't see, I'm pretty much like right here, so almost a quarter of the way through this. But I really want to use this one up, especially because the lotion, or not the lotion, I have the body cream of it, and it's yellow, which is not a problem because of the notes that or not the notes, the ingredients that Bath & Body Works puts in some of the body creams will turn them yellow sometimes. But I feel like it's trying to go bad. Like it's low-key starting to get curdled, but it's not there yet. Like, it's trying to get there, and I'm like, I just bought you last year, around this time last year. Like, why are we doing this? And moving along, I have here Poppy, which released last year. The notes on Poppy are fresh morning dew, wild poppies, sugared rhubarb, and juicy pear. And this is another one that is literally perfect for the springtime. Poppy kind of reminds me of a sweet floral fragrance as opposed to a fresh floral fragrance, which I think could be attributed to the dew and the juicy pear that's in it. Like, it's not too overpowering on the floral, which is why I really like it. Like, you can layer this with a sweeter type of lotion to definitely bring out the sweet side, but also kind of like a hint of floral without being too overpowering, like a rose scent or those other like floral scents that would just be too much and just be too heavy on floral. I feel like Poppy is not like that. Next body mist that I have here, girl, I pulled this literally like out of my vault of body mist. Like, she was all the way in the back. I honestly forgot I had this one. This is Gingham Heart of Gold, and this has notes of crisp golden apple, creamy vanilla bean, and warm sandalwood, which is actually very interesting to me because I feel like this low-key smells like pear. Actually, no, I'm lying. I'm thinking of something else. I get a lot of the apple note in it, not pear. It's not too overpowering. This is also another one that I think is a great light and subtle scent that won't be too dramatic or anything, and the apple note in it definitely brings it out and makes it perfect for the springtime. So I do want to start working through this one because I haven't really used this one up either, aside from when I bought it. I think the most I've ever used this is probably literally testing it out Like, I haven't even really sprayed it on my body, so I do want to start working through that one. All right, and then the last two mists that I have here are two of the newest Gingham Flankers. This is Gingham Fresh and Gingham Vibrance. All right, so the notes for Gingham Fresh are juicy pear, sparkling clementine, and fresh daisies. And I feel like the name of this fragrance is so fitting because this is literally such a fresh smelling fragrance. Like, upon the initial spray, it smells a lot like pear, but once it starts drying down, it has a very fresh, almost like grassy smell to it, which I'm starting to actually not really like. I don't know. I tried the lotion in store the other day and I was just absolutely repulsed by it. I didn't like it. The lotion for some reason smells a lot like fresh cut grass that has like dirt stuck within it. I don't know. That's what I was getting from the lotion, but the body mist, I smell a lot more pear to it, but now I'm starting to smell that grassy scent, which I don't know and I don't really like, but it's still a good scent. I just don't know how I feel about it anymore because ever since I smelled the lotion, it kind of ruined it for me. But I still am going to work through with using this up, and I'm going to try out a couple different combinations to see if I can kind of pull out the pear note more as opposed to the fresh, like, grassy smell that is in it. And then the notes for Gingham Vibrant are wild blackberries, candied violets, and soft vanilla, which I haven't really smelled this one too much or played around with it that much. So let me spray this one again to get a feel for how she smells like. But with this one, I do definitely smell a lot of the blackberries in it. It's like a sweet type of blackberry, if that makes sense. I feel like everything is a sweet this, a sweet that when I describe notes, but this is very sweet and fruity, so I really do like this one. I was considering picking up the lotion for this one, but I'm happy with just the body mist and the shower gel because I do have some other fruity fragrances that I can pair with this one, but this is definitely nice and fruity, perfect for the springtime. And I could low-key also kind of place this in the same category, or it just reminds me a lot of Among the Clouds, the Whipberry Meringue. They all kind of have that same like fruity raspberry, or not raspberry, but a berry type of note in general that kind of almost makes them smell similar, which I think they could definitely be good for layering purposes, which I just might do. I just might try pairing out Gingham Vibrant with either Among the Clouds or Whipberry Meringue. I think I might start out pairing it with Whipberry Meringue first just because they have the most similarities to me, but we shall see. You guys, so those are all of the body mists that I will be wearing for the springtime, hoping to make a dent or even finish up at least some of these so I can get them out of my collection and make room for a ton of other body care that I have brought in and that I will continue to be bringing in, because I'm not gonna stop buying body care. That's just a given, but I will slow down on buying the body care if I don't have no space, which I clearly already don't have any space and I have been buying stuff, but whatever. So if y'all really liked and enjoyed this video, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up and commenting down below. Also, let me know what fragrances, whether they're body mists or even perfumes, that y'all will be wearing this spring, because I do want to add a couple more to my collection, especially perfumes. I am on the hunt for some spring perfumes just because I don't really have too many perfumes in my collection. I only recently started picking up perfumes last year. Y'all so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.